So in the meantime, everybody who's in here, just double tap the screen, share the live, and y'all know what to do. So my name is Official, and if you guys don't know, I do interviews on here. And I just like to give people the chance to say their story. You know what I'm saying? If there's a second party involved, I love to have that second party also say their story because it's only a fair deal. So I chose to interview with Cindy Rose because, as you guys know, her story has been like shit, mind blowing. It's been like stressful. It's been all the above. And let me tell you, because I be stressed watching you. I ain't even gonna lie. Sometimes I do. See, I do. But anyways, look. Before I start this, but before I start this, though, I do want to say one thing. If you guys don't remember, I did interview Ashley Trevino, and after her, I did interview Jesse. So, with that being said, I did, ask to interview Cindy Rose because I just felt like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? She's doing all these separate lives and this and that about what's going on. Let's just all hear it all at one time, right? So, with that also being said, I do not know Rudy. I do not know Rudy. I've never chit chatted with him. I never nothing with him. But I did ask Dior to message him to see if he would want to do an interview on his part. I did do that. Dior, she did, and she did do it for me, but he denied it. So Rudy did not get interviewed. He denied it. He doesn't want to be interviewed. He did answer some questions from last night, but it was not an interview. This right here is an interview. I will never interview anybody that's going to be in multiple boxes. Like, I will just never do that because for what? The other people don't need to be on that on the other side. You know what I'm saying? So I do want to make that very clear for all the messages going all over today. That's what really went how it went down. So
Yeah.
Dior took one for the team for me to even do that because
No, she
she
told
don't got nothing to do with that man, y'all. She
no,
don't.
she told me already. It's understood. Everything's
No, I know,
understood.
but I know like the people, and I know how TikTok is, so I just want
Right.
to make that clear. Like, Dior has
Right.
nothing to do with that man. She don't want
Yeah.
that man. She don't nothing that man. She just did a favor for me. So that's
Yeah.
all it was. So I just want to
She,
make that clear.
she just took one for the team. That was
She
it.
did, and I even paid her Starbucks. So bitch, you better enjoy that shit this week.
Yeah. She took one for
Nah,
the
but so
team.
that's who I am, y'all. I just come on here, you know what I'm saying? I do interviews, I play, I'm in the boxes. I just like to have a good time. And like I said, I just wanted to
I
take
had to
Cindy
pluck
up
his
on this
eyebrows
offer.
for this interview, baby. Stop playing. I
But
had to pluck him.
but anyway, I'm gonna let Cindy introduce who she is and where she's from, and then from there we're gonna get right into this.
All right, y'all. Well, I'm Cindy Rose. I'm from Houston, Texas. I'm 34, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows who I am. I know y'all been keeping up with my drama, even though it says keeping up with Cindy Rose, but it's keeping up with Cindy
You
Rose
should
for
change it to keep it up with drama.
keeping up with drama. Not that, but I did tell official something earlier. After this interview is over with, like there's no more speaking on that person. There's no more trolling about that person on my behalf. I want to move on forward, and I just, I just want to, I want my old me, my old self back. The love in me. This was never me. I was never this evil person that he portrays me to be. I can tell y'all I'm a reflection of him. That's what he's made me, a reflection of him. You know.
That's deep for you to admit that.
Yeah, I'm just a reflection of him. Um, I mean, that's all I can say. I mean, I'm not trying to get emotional right now, so can we just start already? Cause
Nah, that's some deep shit for you to, admit that, take accountability for that. That's
yeah,
deep though, for real. That's like I told you earlier on the phone, that's a start. You know what I'm saying? This is right here is a start.
right.
So the first question I have for you is how and when did you meet Rudy?
So I met him in 2021, like 2020, 2021, roughly. I forgot what year, really. But when I met him, he didn't have all those tattoos in his face. He had a big old, like a 20-piece forehead, before he custom made his own. Um, and I first met him. We started talking, this, that, and the third. And when I seen his HOE ways, I kind of like backed up, a little bit, which I should have done before even having kids with him this time. But back then I backed up kind of. He went to jail, and I guess he went for like 2 years. He came back out. He came back out looking for me. So he got a hold of me through his brother, and that's how everything started. Then we made a baby,
Okay, hold
and
on,
then
hold on, hold on. I'm gonna get to all of that. So how was the relationship between the both of you guys when you guys first met in the beginning?
I'm gonna be real blunt with y'all about this because I always spoke about this. Our relationship, man, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I loved our relationship. Like, I will brag about that man. I had so much trust in that man that nobody could tell me different about that man. You know, that's how much trust I had in him. To where official, you could sit here and say, "Oh, girl, he's doing this, that, and the third." I would be like, "No, he's not." I'm like, "I know he's not. He knows better." Like, that's how much trust I had in this man. Our relationship was like, man, I feel like when I met him, and we got in a relationship. Official, I swear I felt like I found the one. I felt like that because that's how he made me feel at first. So in my head, I'm like, damn, I finally found the one I could settle with. Like, I was so loving towards him. Like, I was just so good to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, wherever we lived good at that. I will cook, he will cook. Like, our relationship was perfect. Like, dude, it was so perfect that he will wait for me. Like, he'll pick me up from the strip club when I was dancing, and he will wait outside in the Nissan until I'm up. He will wait for me outside that apartment till I'm up.
Damn.
That's how deep it was. And like, he's done a lot for me. Man, I was with him even when he got out of jail. He didn't have no money, no nothing. And I'm not gonna sit here and be picking at him either, or he didn't have no money, because we all gone through them times. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, whenever we did got together, whatever was mine was his. If I made money, shit, it's your money too. You know what I mean? We had the greatest relationship. Honestly, what happened, I don't know. I can't sit here and tell you what happened, because he can't sit there and tell you and give you a reason that I did something. He wouldn't even be able to give you a reason like, oh, she did this. This is why I did. This is why it started happening. No. The only thing he can say that I did was a skit with Jesse while I was 6 months pregnant, which,
Hold on, hold
okay.
on, hold on, hold on. You going too far, honey.
Okay, okay.
We we
That's
we
cool.
we gonna get the beginning of your, because I don't know the
Okay.
beginning of your relationship, and I'm sure all these other people don't. That we just know what's happened. So the type
Mm-hmm.
of you guys relationship you guys had was like a loving relationship. You said, right?
Bro, it was great. It was great. Like, I loved it. Like, I swear to God, I thought that was like my Prince Charmer. Like, bro, I was in love with him. Like, we were just in love. Like, if y'all know us, like, from when I started my TikTok, it was always me, Rudy. I was making funny videos. Like, that's us. That's what we
Yeah.
do. We make funny videos. He'll be putting his wigs on. Like, that's the type of energy we was on. We was perfect. And I know exactly what messed it up. And I don't know if you want to get there
No, we'll
yet,
get there.
but
We'll get there. Yeah, we'll get there. So did you guys have like, so you guys had a funny, loving, caring relationship, right? So you guys both were deeply in love with each other, or was one more maybe than the
yeah.
other, or
No, we
was
were
it
both.
even?
It was even. It was even. Like, everything was good. Everything was great.
When you met him, were you single?
When I met him, I was single. Yeah.
Okay. So both of you guys ever cheated on each other or heard of him cheating?
I've never him look on my dead daddy's grave. I've never cheated on that man, because to me, if you're going to cheat on somebody, just leave that person. What's the point of
Correct.
cheating? You get it? There's too many STDs going around, diseases, all kinds of stuff where I care too much about my health, and I've always told him that. You know what I mean? He has cheated. So that's where I was trying to get at. So when everything was perfect and whoopty whoop, this and that and the third, we had our first argument or whatever, he left. I'm at work, official. Mind you, I'm already like 7, 8 months pregnant with baby King. I get a
How,
message.
before you say that, how long was it into your relationship before you got pregnant? Like when did you get pregnant? How long were you guys were already together?
Honestly, we were together. He got out February. By April. By April.
Dang.
We were
So
already
like right
trying.
away.
Yeah, we were already trying for our baby, and
Okay.
we had our son. And so he started cheating on me while I was pregnant with King. So
Mm.
the reason how I found out, because I know everybody knows I do construction work. I work out in a solar site, and I do refinery work as well. That's what I do, and that's what I've always been doing since I was 18, right? So I had gotten a message while I'm about to go home. Mind you, I'm pregnant. I'm like 6, 7 months. And I get a message from a girl saying, "Hey, Rudy been sneaking me in his mom's house. We've been having, sexual intercourse, and that she might be pregnant." So official, I'm losing my screws. Like, I'm about to crash out, you know? And so I'm calling him and I'm like, "Hey, like this girl messaged me, this, that, and the third." So it ended up being true. I ended up pulling up to his house. He ended up calling the girl. He was like, going in on her like if it was just her fault. She sent me the messages. She sent me the screenshots. She will be like, "Can you sneak out?" She will be sending him like $10, declining it, $20, then declining it, like to get his attention. They were talking through Cash App the whole time.
What the
Talking
hell?
through Cash App.
Sending each other $1 or 50 cents here and
Yes,
there.
yes, yes. So, girl, so I pull up to his mom's pregnant. We're in the room. He's locking me in there. I'm boohoo crying because I'm hurt at the end of the day. I'm pregnant with your kid. Like, what are you doing? And he calls her and he's like, "Dumb bitch, this and that and the third. You over here lying to my wife, this and that." He was like, "F you, bitch. Like, this is my wife. She's pregnant. Doo doo doo." We left it alone, right? That's when we went to my doctor's office, mind you. We went to my last doctor appointment, and your whole 9 months you have to get tested for STDs and diseases and all kinds of shit, right? So I got tested. He was going to my every doctor. Well, of course, we were living together, so every doctor appointment he was present with King. Every doctor appointment, Dr. Torres, like, he was a cool ass doctor, bro. We go to my last pap smear to get my results because, the baby's about to be born, and, just to make sure I don't have no STDs or nothing, so the baby could be safe. And if I do have something, we get it, taken care of now before the baby is born. So it's me, Rudy, and the doctor in there. The doctor goes, "Okay, Cindy, you're clean for this." But when he hit that butt, official, when I tell you my heart was racing and I think I was stuck in another world. I think I wasn't even in the room at the time. Like, I was so out of it that I'm like, "Hold on, what?" But what? He was like, "But you have this." So he had gave me chlamydia at the time. And the doctor told him, "Look, Rudy, I don't want y'all to go home and fight." He told him just like that. "I don't want y'all to go home and fight. She's pregnant at the end of the day. Y'all talk it out." Official. I still kept my cool. And I told myself in my head, you know what? Be cool. Don't fight. So when we leave, I'm like, "Hey, baby, this, baby, that. You want to get what you want to eat?" We get to the house. We're getting ready. I forgot. I think to go to his mom's house. He's sitting behind me while I'm doing my makeup. But I couldn't control it no more. Something in me said, "Bitch, speak the fuck up."
Well,
Because
yeah, you're shocked. You're surprised.
this motherfucker just made you take a big ass horse pill that you couldn't even swallow. You hear me? And then so my doctor looked out for him too. You're welcome. And so there goes that. And I turn around and he's looking at me. And I'm like, "Why are you looking at me?" Like, "Bro, we just got these news. Like, I'm mad at you. I'm trying to keep my cool, but I'm really mad at you. I'm trying to do my makeup." I'm like, and then I remember telling him, "Do you see why the fuck I will always tell you that I care too much about my health? I'm carrying your child, bro. I'm carrying your child." He goes, "Damn, man, I can't even look at you right now. I'm embarrassed. I can't even look at you, bro. I can't even see you. I'm embarrassed." He's like, "I don't ever want to do that again. I don't ever want to fuck around again on my dead daddy's soul."
Damn.
And that's not the only time he's cheated. He's cheated on me plenty of fucking times. He got put on blast on Facebook because he was cheating on me with this girl that
Is
be
he
on.
in that? Is he in that new T app?
Yes, and it's all red flags. And they're talking about how he has this disease and this and that and the third. And we'll get on that disease last minute. I'll be truthful with y'all. I'll be, because I'm very open with my supporters, so I'm not
Yeah,
gonna be bullshit, you know. And that's why people do like me, because I'm very open with everybody. And I mean, if you view me different, I'm only human. I didn't ask to, get whatever, you know.
yeah.
I didn't ask to be like, hey, can you give me this? No, I'm just human, you know what I'm saying? And this supposed to be my significant other. This supposed to be somebody that I love. You know what I mean? At the end of the day.
Okay, so at what point of your guys' relationship did it start to go left? Was it in the middle, the beginning, kind of?
Honestly, it started to go left when we moved right there off 1960 off Foxwood. No, you know when it went left official? When me and Jesse did the skit. When we got back together.
Talking about that, so I wasn't going to get into it right now, but I'll just get into it. Talking about that, I hear a lot of people are saying that that might be Jesse's baby,
Hmm.
right? But you were already pregnant before you met Jesse.
I was already about to be 7 months. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Hmm.
because I know he was saying that.
That was my first time meeting Jesse ever in my life. I didn't know like how tall he was in person. None of that. Like I never met Jesse in person. That was my first time meeting Jesse, and the only reason why it was because he was passing by to Houston to go wherever he had to end up at. So we planned the whole skit, for the Ashley Trevino. That's why y'all seen us calling her, and we made our money
Yeah.
off our life, and that was that. And Dory could vouch for me, and also Austin that I was on the phone with can vouch for me, and Dory can vouch for me. While Jesse was sitting on that couch ready for his ride, I stayed on the phone with Dory just so no rumors will get started.
I do remember you saying that, and I do remember Dory belching. I do.
Exactly. So I
I
stayed on
do.
the phone with FaceTime with Dory because I had my sisters there. I had my family over, and they were all in my room. We were all in the room. It was me, my little sister Jocelyn, my kids. We were all in the room. I didn't feel comfortable sitting alone with Jesse on my couch. So I waited for him to leave. And Dory knows that.
So, how do you feel that people are telling him that it's possibly not his kid, that it's
I don't feel
possibly
no type of
Jesse's?
way.
You know?
I don't feel no type of way because Rudy knows that's his son.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
he talks out of anger, just like how I do. I say stuff out of anger, just like how I just said 2 days ago. I'm gonna tell everybody that he's not the real father. I'm gonna tell everybody I found the real dad. That's just me talking because I'm hurt. I'm
Right.
hurting.
Right.
I'm
Right.
human. Like I said, I am a girl. Men take stuff differently. Like us girls, we crash out. Like our feelings are more like I don't know how to explain it. You know what I'm saying? Like guys are different.
We're emotional, and guys, they have so much
Yeah,
pride
we're
that
more
they.
emotional, and just for me, like that, our man, honestly, official, every man that I've been with, I've never had it as bad as with Rudy. Gonna be very blunt with you. I feel like this man has put me through a lot.
Well, from I see, what we see, I'm sure everyone thinks the same thing. But I'm gonna get to that part in a second. Um, did you ever see yourself marrying this man?
Yes. Hold on.
It's okay. It's okay, Mama. Take your time. You can take your time.
I did. We did go get married because he wanted to marry me. So we went to go get married. But honestly, official, I feel like everything happens for a reason.
Mhm.
I feel like there was a blockage. And honestly, I feel like that was God. Like, no, this is not the right man for you to marry. And the reason why I say this is because when we went to go get married, we got a marriage certificate and everything. We never went back to finalize it. No matter how many times we'll say, okay, baby, tomorrow we'll go finalize it. We'll get 300. We'll go finalize it. We'll go finalize it. We'll go finalize it. And it just never would happen. Like it was like a blockage,
Yeah.
So just recently at this previous apartment, he was like, hey baby, can we please go get married next weekend? Like please, like And still, it did not happen. I never finalized the certificate, you know? And I just feel like
How long ago was that?
this was, what was this? This was when I was pregnant with King at the right before the baby shower. And
Oh, okay.
we show his family members the certificate and everything, you know, and
Damn. So y'all was married? That's new to me.
yeah, so it's to this day, you know, the previous apartment that I just had to leave, you know, he had asked me like, you know, can we go get married? And I would just say yeah. At this point, I would just be like, yeah, 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 because like in my heart, I already felt it like it's not gonna happen.
And how did you guys treat each other throughout the
Um,
whole?
like this whole time,
Hmm.
man. Honestly, official, everything really started when he started putting his hands on me when I was pregnant with King. I would have never thought in my life that he would hit me, you know? Like, because the way he would be, the relationship that we had, it kind of took me to a shock. Like, did you really just hit me? You know? And because I'm telling you, I will see this man and I'm like, no, like, this man, he's a good person. Like, never would have thought. Like, I never knew that he put his hands on other women. I never knew none of that. None of that. Not even, I don't want to say her name, you know, who I'm talking about. But never did I know anything until she told me to, you know? But I remember that first time that he did hit me. And my friend was there too. And he had me cornered up behind the door and I was yelling and shit. And he was like, telling her if you come over here, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you too. So she couldn't do nothing, you know. And I remember him suffocating me in the bed with a pillow. I thought that was gonna be my last day. Um, one day, remember how I told you the story about the girl he cheated on me with? So I was already getting in contact with her man in jail to tell him that, hey, this is what your girl's been doing. So I had screenshots. I was talking to that man. No, I was gathering information to send to him. So while I was on top of him, he hit me in my face. And when he hit me in my face, you know, I started yelling because I'm like, dude, I'm like 8 months pregnant here. Hello. I'm like,
Hmm.
I'm about to call your mom and your dad. And then and he had me in the corner. He started hitting me in my ribs while I'm pregnant. He's hitting me in my ribs. So I'm screaming. I'm screaming for my kids. Nobody hears me, you know? So he was like, please stop, please stop, please stop. Like he wanted me to stop. He was getting scared. So he punched both of his eyes and made his eyes black. He made two black eyes, bro. All because of that, because he was going crazy because he realized what the fuck he did. That's when everything really started, like kind of falling off little by little. But then we'll get back good and everything will be good and this, that, and the third. And I'm not gonna say that right there he stopped hitting me because no. The next apartment is when he started like not hitting me as much as how he would at the first apartment, but he will be choking me, like holding me towards the wall. You know, he got mad because I didn't want to have sexual intercourse with him. He was mad and he made me, and he took off my pants and I was crying and screaming because I didn't want to have sexual intercourse with him at the time. I was pissed. You know, if he don't get his way, like he gets mad, you know? And I remember it was right after he had choked me.
So there was that was actually my next question was about any physical or verbal abuse towards each other.
Yeah, there's never been a physical towards me towards him. No.
Mm.
Verbal probably, but I have my reasons. You get it?
Yeah.
Never have I touched that man. Ever. Has he touched me? Yes. Out of every time that he's hit me, I never not once called the laws on that man. You know, but when you had enough, you had enough. You know what I'm saying?
Do you
And
think do you think that, or do you, well, I'm sure you know, you don't got to think, but that he possibly did, you know, the verbal and the abuse, the physical abuse because either drugs or alcohol was involved, or he just did it because he's an angry
no,
man, or
honestly, he has anger issues. I will always tell him that he do needs to see a doctor, you know, like to help him. I couldn't wear whatever I want. I couldn't. I was scared to even go shopping with this man because I remember we went to Joe V's. Mind you, I'm pregnant. And because guys were looking at me, he's over there talking shit to guys. I about like, what you looking at, nigga? Like, shit like that. One time we went to the gas station and he punched a Mexican guy dead in his face because he was like, hey, 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 trying to get my attention. Like, that's the person that he is. I couldn't wear what I wanted,
So
you
he's
know? Even pregnant,
overprotective.
right? Even pregnant, I could wear a little crop top with my little belly hanging out. It was always a fucking problem.
Damn. Yeah, he was very overprotective then. Um, why does he say that why does he go on live or post and tell everybody that you do not take care of your kids or you don't feed your kids or you don't this, that, and the other?
Okay, so let's get to that point. So if he has recordings of me not taking care of my kids and not feeding them, what is he doing recording me then? What is he doing if he lives there? Why are
Right.
you not feeding them? Why are you not watching them? Why what are you doing recording me? You just make yourself look dumb. That's like me recording official not taking care of herself. Okay, so why is Sydney just standing there instead of helping official, with whatever she needs, right?
Right.
So if you're in a household and these are your kids, these are your children, you just gonna be standing there recording me not taking care of my kids and not feeding my kids? So what are you doing? It's common sense. It's common sense.
Mm-hmm.
When he left the house, and let me tell you, I went over that live recording from yesterday. I was asleep. Shit, taking my beauty sleep. I've needed that rest. I have not been resting. I've been stressed the fuck out. I've been depressed, like depressed. My hair is falling, all kinds of shit. I'm still depressed. You know what I'm saying? I might be on here kiki kaka, but this is how I vent with y'all. This y'all make me laugh, because I'm trying to not overthink. I'm just trying to be happy, like I don't always just want to be sad or so I get on people's slides, I laugh, like how me and you, Dory, just
Yeah.
y'all, without him being in it, like we just be laughing, and joking, and like that shit right there makes me feel better. You know what I mean? Like he said on that video, and I think you remember, he said that he escaped the house. The way that he said that he escaped the house. What did he say?
He
And
said that
he said I left with the same shirt on with the bear. He's a liar, and I have proof. This, and Dory knows because I called her the next day. She knows. This man left the house 2 weeks ago. His mom sent me $300 for his bond, official, okay? That same shirt that he has on with the teddy bear, it's what he left in. He woke me up. He said, hey, baby, I'm going to go pay the bond. I said, okay, babe, that's fine. He said, give me a kiss. So I gave him a kiss. I said, I love you. He said, I love you too. He giving him the benefit of the doubt once again. Once again. He leaves to go pay the bond. Cool. Official, I'll go back to sleep. I wake up. This man's not home. I'm tripping the fuck out. I'm blowing him up. No answers, no calls, no nothing. The next day, he calls me from his mom's cell phone. It says Stella Rose King's grandma. So I'm like, why is this lady calling me on video call? And it's him with the same teddy bear shirt that he left from the house. So all that shit that he was telling you on Dory's live was all lies. I don't know why lie and not be real with your supporters or with people that are trying to interview you. Just be real, and people going to respect you for being open and being real with people. So anyway, so he goes, hey babe, oh my god, I know I'm not gonna hear the end of this. You're not. I'm like, what happened to your phone? And he showed me the phone. He sent me a picture. It was broken. I'm like, it's giving that a bitch broke your phone, because out of the 1,000 times that you done dropped this phone in this house and the other house, it never broke. I'm like, what happened to the people that took you to go pay your bond? You get what I'm saying? So now I'm like, what's going on here? Like, he's like, okay, babe, well, my mom's going to go drop me off when she get off. I'm like, what time? Like around 7. I'm like, okay, baby, I'll be here waiting for you. Mind you, I'm still trying to keep my cool. I just wanted my man home. I go to sleep. I wake up like around 10, 11-ish. He's at the fucking club.
do you think because I know he did state when he said that, I know he said, we both popped the bar, she knocked out, and I bounced. Do you think he was looking for an escape? He didn't want to probably be with you. He just didn't know how to tell you when he left, or
No. Let me tell you something. This time I know he lying. We didn't have no bars. And to make it clear out there for everybody that's watching, 270 people, I get a Prazolam prescribed, and I can show y'all my bottle. And y'all know why I got them prescribed? Because after I had the baby, I went into deep depression, deep anxiety. I almost had a cardiac arrest while having the baby. And just him coming out of jail and meeting a girl on Facebook and going to have sexual intercourse in a hotel, that right there hit me hard. It hit me hard because he didn't see our newborn for 2 weeks. So imagine how the fuck I felt. No contact, no, hey, how's my son? Hey, I want to see my baby. But when he was in jail, he wanted people to bond him out, right? So I ended up finessing one of this girls that be messing around. I finessed her out of that money. Since he wanted to finesse her so bad, all right,
that's actually one of my questions, right? So he did mention that, and he also mentioned that out of the money you kept like 200 or 2,000 or something like that.
yeah, you know why? Because he don't know how to pay rent and help me out. I've always been the provider in Southwest and A-Leaf. I've had good luxury apartments. He was living good. We had valet trash. We never had to take our own trash to the dumpster until I moved to Humble. Until I moved to these trash apartments here. Okay? So yeah. Yeah, what's the Macaulay? So we moved there, whatnot. Man, everything was just hectic. Man, I don't know how he will be selling rugs in and out, having people knocking on my door at 1 in the fucking morning, asking for fucking Xanax, all kinds of shit. Okay, official? I got overwhelmed. Mind you, I'm pregnant in the room. I'm pregnant as fuck. I can't get up. I've had enough. He had guys in and out that fucking apartment, tattooing in that damn apartment. How do you think I feel? I can even be in my living room with my sports bra and my shorts, want to be comfortable. I'm about to have a baby and so on, right? So cool. We had got an eviction. I had to get out of there. I got served. I had 24 hours to leave. So what the fuck you think I did with the rest of the money? You think I was gonna be dumb? Nah, yeah, I'm gonna get that money. You wanna finesse her for that money? I got you. I finessed her. I got it. I bonded you out on your birthday, and I went and got me a new apartment.
So let me ask you, let me go back to him being locked up, right? Because I remember that there was a live, or I remember your live slash T page, and it was saying how you call the cops or something like that, right? He got locked up, right? And then you said that you ended up saying that you were lying, or you made it up or whatever.
I already said that, and I'm not a liar. I take accountability of my actions, but y'all have to understand this man was trying to leave the house to go be with the Brick Wolf Pack people so bad. He took the $500 that he could have just left for me if he wanted to leave. For me and the babies. The babies didn't have no diapers. Official, I wasn't ready for the hospital. I didn't have a hospital bag ready. I didn't have a car seat for the fucking baby. Official, I was going crazy. I was already fucking 7 centimeters fucking dilated within like a few days that he got locked up. So I'm going crazy. Anytime he leaves, I let him go. But this time, I was like, what are you doing? What are you leaving for? It was on Mother's Day. And that day before, he asked me, hey, baby, I'm so sorry. I don't know what to get you for Mother's Day. I said, baby, look, all I want is for you to come lay with me. That's all I want. I'm too fat. I'm too pregnant to get up. I couldn't get up no more, official. He would have to help me off the bed. Like, I just could not take it no more. That's all I wanted from him. That's it. No, he decided to get fly. His own homeboy that's locked up now, they fell off. He told me the truth. He was like, he was trying to go be with Brick and them. So he wanted to leave the house so bad, took the rugs with him, took all the money with him. Mind you, I had gave him my last $100 bill that I could have had in my pocket. And he kept that. And he was trying to leave me while I was about to give birth within 3-4 days. So imagine, I have the kids here. I'm feeling helpless. I'm like, I don't have my mom here. She's in Livingston, Texas. All my family's in Houston, in Southwest. They're like an hour some fucking away. I don't know nobody here. So I'm crashing the fuck out. So whatever I did it, and I take accountability of it. I told everybody on here already. They already know. What did I feel bad? Yes, I did.
But why did you want to do that? Like, what made you Like,
I
I know
wasn't.
he left, he did all that, but
Official, I wasn't thinking. My hormones were everywhere. I was emotional and distressed. I didn't know what to do. I'm like, what? And then guess what? Few days later, I'm fucking screaming for bloody murder because the baby's already coming out of me. I'm sitting in the fucking toilet screaming. I'm wiping myself. All I see is blood. I've never gone through that in my life. I'm thinking about, oh my God, who the fuck am I going to leave my babies with? You know, like I blacked out. I blacked out. I've never done that. Out of all the many times that he has put his hands on me, just put it like this: it made up for all them times that I did not call the laws.
okay, okay. So let me ask, as far as, him saying about you being this, that, and the other, about being a mom, what about him? Did he take care of his kids? Does he take care of his kids? Has he been there for his
No,
kids?
he's never been there for his two oldest kids. He's a bad father himself. He's a bad figure father.
Mm.
Now he wants to be there for these two little ones, talking about these two gonna have respect and this, that, and the third, because the oldest ones don't have respect for him. They treat him like a homeboy. Like they treat him like shit. Like a homeboy. Like, oh, I'll beat you up. Like, them kids be riding around with pew pews, all that stuff.
So basically, he has no room to talk about your mothering if his fathering is not.
And it don't matter. And it don't matter about what my mothering is like right now. It's something I'm going through right now. I'm
Right.
struggling right now. I don't have it all green right here right now. No, I don't. I'm not gonna sit and cap online though. Y'all don't see me out there right now clubbing because I can't. My nails not even done. When the fuck have y'all seen me with my nails not done? I always have my fucking fingernails done and my feet done at all times. But you know what? I'd rather get my baby's milk. I'd rather get my baby's diapers and wipies before I go get my nails done. This can wait.
Right.
This can wait. You know what I'm saying? I'm staying in a friend's living room right now as we speak. Why? Because once again, he couldn't help me with my rent. He couldn't help with shit. I'm so tired of always being the fucking provider. When I was pregnant with King, official, I worked from 9 months in the solar site in the first project in Richmond, Texas. I worked my whole 9 months in the hot and the cold while he was living his best life in the luxury ass apartment, though, right? But I'm not gonna sit here and lie though. He was a good dad there. He was making my lunch. He was making my breakfast. Every time I will come home to a big, my big, bird bath, the nice ones, bubbled up already, my clothes ready already, my kids fed already, my kids changed, bathed, everything. He was a good man at that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That I can give him. You feel
That's.
me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I could speak on that.
So.
That I've always been the provider, and he will get mad that I'm so independent. But you can get mad at somebody that's been independent since they were 18. That's
Right.
I'm used to it. So he will get mad like, oh, why can't you just let me be the man? And if I let you be the man, we're really gonna be homeless. So please just let me make my little $1,400 a week, and let's live our best life. Go out to eat when we get paid. Man, official, when I got my income tax, man, look, you think I bought myself anything? The most I bought myself was some New Balances, like 3-4 t-shirts from Burlington, because I was working at Burlington right before having a baby, because I wanted some sort of income.
Right.
No, go buying Rudy black tees, white tees, shoes, boxers, my babies, of course them too, buying them clothes, buying them shoes. It was all about them. It was always F me.
But isn't he a barber? He wasn't cutting hair?
Man, he was a barber when he wants to be, okay? And if he does make that 25, the first thing he will say is, all right, babe, I'm going to go to Ronald's real quick. That means he's about to go get some Joe with the money he just made off that haircut.
So, one question he said last night, one thing he said last night is that you broke into his mom's house like 2 times. What's that about? Or you had somebody break into his mama house?
Ain't nobody broke into his fucking mama's house, for one. If he has proof, then we can say I broke into his mama house. Until then, no comment.
Okay.
You gotta have proof. You gotta have proof to point out that somebody did something.
Mm-hmm.
He don't got no proof in shit.
Does his family even have a relationship with you and the kids?
not my kids, and I don't have a relationship with them no more. To me, I feel like that family, they've never been genuine with me. I feel like they've been fake with me this whole time. They never ask about my kids, not once, how they're doing, nothing.
Damn. When's the last time they seen them?
They don't even know the newborn. They seen Prince when he was about. This was not this apartment I just left. The other apartment I just left. It's been when he was all godly. Let's just say that. Yeah, ever since. It's been
He was
months.
godly. I don't mean to laugh, but it's just like it's just crazy. It's sad. It's sad. It's crazy. Um, hold on, cause we let me mark this over here. All right. So apparently, and you can confess it, you can pass it, whatever, right? That you got one of your baby daddies locked up for like 50 years or something like that, right?
One, he needs to start bringing up my baby father. That's my oldest son's dad. He's 15 years old. He did his own crime. He faced 15 years because for his actions. That has nothing to do with me.
Okay.
He thinks he knows it all. He goes based off what people think they know. But no, I never put my first baby daddy in jail. He's in jail for
Okay.
his own actions. We were in our teens. I was 18 years old. Come on now. Like, stop.
I just wanted to ask because it kind of leads to, about like you hear him on his lives and videos because
Right.
I know it gets recorded about his
Yeah.
freedom.
He thinks he knows about my baby daddy Flacco, the other one. I didn't put him in jail. He got himself put in jail for his own actions as well. I
Okay.
didn't put him in jail.
So the reason why I'm asking is because you, like I said, I'm sure you're getting recordings sent to you, right? And they're like you're playing with his freedom. So it just falls to what he has going on tomorrow. We all know he's going to court and we all know he might get detained, right?
Right.
So, I'm asking that because he was like, man, she put her baby daddy, now she's going to put me, like basically you're like, he made it sound like you're a law caller and you just put all these men
No,
locked up
no,
because
no,
you can't have them or because they move
no,
on or get new
no,
women or whatever the case is.
no. That's a lie, official. That's a lie. My first baby daddy, I was 18. You think I gave a fuck about just love, or if I didn't want him to be with somebody else?
Mhm.
He almost lost his life. My first baby daddy almost lost his life. They pronounced him dead. I was there. I seen the whole car crash.
Oh shit.
I was there changing his diapers in the shop in the fucking room. I was taking him baths. They said that if he didn't go with the brain surgery, he had 5% of dying. And I told him to go through with it because I know that he's a soldier who was gonna make it. And he made it. He was like a whole 1 year old clapping every time he would see me and everything. I was there for that man, changed his diapers, everything, fed him, everything. And thanks to God, he's back to normal. And they said that he will never be normal again. And he's about to get out at the end of this year already. He completed his whole 15.
So that had nothing to do with you, just to clear the air
Nothing,
for everybody.
nothing to do with me. Because that man, I guarantee you, if we were on the phone right now, like I have been on the phone with him before a while back ago, that man still want to be with me. With however many kids I have, he said. I never put that man in jail.
So let me ask this question too. And this one you could think about it or you could answer it straightforward. So I know, you've been on live and you're telling, you're telling everyone like, man, I'm the victim and he's playing victim and this, that, and the other, right? Do you realize or do you think or do think about like maybe you both can be the victim in this situation?
Honestly, no, I can't say that.
Why is that?
I can't say he's the victim because he really not. The victim has always been me. I've been the one that's been going through it, not him. He's the one who's been making me going through it. He's the one who made me this person I am today. You know? That's why, like,
So you
sometimes,
feel in your heart that you've never, and I'm not saying you've ever done anything to him, but that you've never done anything to him to where he is the way he is. You know what I'm saying? Because of something that you might have
no,
said, done, he's seen, or whatever the case is.
no. Only thing that he will still talk about to this day is the whole Jesse thing. That's what he will bring up. But that's really it, you
So were
know.
you allowed to have like male
No,
friends?
I wasn't allowed to have male friends. I wasn't allowed to go out with my friend. Um, I wasn't allowed to have girls' night out. I wasn't allowed to have friends. I wasn't allowed to do none of that. Like Dory knows. I wouldn't answer Dory calls. Like that's why they will get mad at me too, because I wasn't able to talk to none of them. He will have me block them sometimes, so he will have me like not wanting to talk to them. So I would never answer none of the girls' calls, not even my closest friend. Like I would never answer because he was there. There's a time where everybody was like, "Hey, what happened? You haven't been on TikTok for a while," and that's because of him. The reason why I was not on TikTok, because I will get on TikTok, and if a guy named Playboy will be like, "Hey, Cindy Rose," and we don't even follow each other, there he'll go be like, "Oh, so you fucking him?" I'd be like, "You see, dude, this is why I don't want to be on TikTok. I don't want to battle." So I got off the battle. He started yelling at me, "Get back on fucking TikTok, bro. Start battling, bro. Make your fucking money, bro. Make money, bro. We need this money, bro. Make this money. If you get off, you're gonna piss me off." So I got off. He's like, "Bro, you finna piss me off." He's like, "Get back on, bro, before you piss me off." I'm like, "I don't care what you finna do. I don't need to be on TikTok." How the
Mhm.
fuck somebody that had 8,900 followers making more fucking money than you and you have 15,000 followers? Make that fucking make sense. You're not putting your social media to use.
Hold on, let me do this little puzzle piece. You know that stupid puzzle thing?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Um, so he made it seem that so you just say he didn't let you have male friends, this, that, and the other, but he made it seem that you kept him also like from going out or going to do this, like it was what Cindy said, and that was it.
I heard it. I heard it. Like I said, that falls back to trust. That falls back to, "Hey baby, I'm gonna go pay my bond. I'll be right back, babe." That's me giving him the benefit of the doubt. So this been going to where I don't trust you. He was official. I had boxes one time, and I had girls hop in my box saying, "Hey girl, when your man was out of town working in North Carolina, he was hitting me up." Now you see, now is it my fault that the guy can't have a job because he can't be trusted?
Mm.
Not even an out of town job. He was on dating apps. I swear, if I could get on my old iCloud, which I can, but I need another iPhone, I could pull up receipts. I could pull up all the dating apps that he was doing while he was out there and coming home acting like nothing. And still, his outfit. Um, where's that purple luggage? And your mom left outfits on top of Aiden's bed too. Have you seen the purple luggage though? Okay, but all his outfits are on Aiden's bed. Um, what were we saying? Sorry, it's about Prince.
Oh, about how it was what Cindy said and Cindy go and that's it.
So that's where it falls back on. So guess who he was talking to when he was in North Carolina, official? And she messaged me. The girl that he cheated on me with that gave me chlamydia. Saying that he will be asking her for money.
Mm.
Now you see why I became the person that I was with him. It's not that I'm doing it for my health. No. It's because my trust issues was just so fucked up that I still give him the benefit of the doubt. And I still tried and I still tried and I still tried because I wanted my family, because I loved him. Don't get me wrong, I still love him. I have love for him. But that man he has done me worse than anybody else could that I've been in a relationship with. Any of my kids' father has never done me dirty as him. Never slept with one of my closest friends. That right there topped it off for me.
Right.
I will never go sleep with one of his friends. I will never go chill with one of his friends. You just don't do that. Right, that right there, you just topped it. That's you crossing the line. I could have understood if it was a random girl. All right, cool. That's a random girl. I have no saying nothing. But I crashed out when I seen that he's been with my homegirl, and he had Cindy R right here, and the R was kind of fading, and he let her, because she's a beginner tattoo artist. He let her put a next to my name for her last initial, but he showed it on there. I guess he put it back to a R. But and you know what he did that pissed me off?
Hmm.
So he unfollowed me on TikTok. He unfollowed me. I mean, he unblocked me, went and followed me. I put follow back just so I could go look at the story of him like this, showing me the shit, and then he blocked me. That's him. He's freaking like fucking with me. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, he wants a reaction out of me, and you know how I get. You know how I get on social media, and I didn't want to do that. I was like, oh, he want a reaction. I'm gonna give him a reaction because why is he like doing that to me? Why is he like taunting me like that?
Taunting you.
You feel me? That day, I man, official, if you go see, I deleted everything. I deleted everything off my story. Cause you know what? I told myself, you know what? That's it. Like, I'm gonna let the man be. He got court Monday. Whatever happens, happens. If they take him in, cool. I'll be at peace. I'll be able to move on. I won't have to be worried about nothing no more. Or him posting, false shit on his internet. Like, that's it. You know what I'm saying?
So falling back to tomorrow, right? Did you, I know I seen a police report that I seen the police report
Hmm.
of what was written on, I think it was October 19th. And, it's saying that like he texted you, you guys were texting, whatever the case may have been, right? But if you knew that, he was not supposed to be around you, right? When he got out, am I correct, right? He wasn't supposed to be around you, like at all. Because I remember him saying, like, I remember scrolling on live and him saying,
Let me tell
like,
you something. Let me tell you something official. When you love somebody, right, especially the father of your kids, you're gonna do whatever it takes. Yes,
no,
so
I totally get that. But what I'm
just
trying
for
to
you to be a
say is,
family again, right? So we had protection order. It expired, but each bond condition is still no contact. Okay. So I told him, baby, look, he told me to pick those apartments. He was like, pick those apartments, move in there, so we could be together. So that's what we did. Me, Cindy, being, hey, I want my family, I want my man, he wants to see his sons. Me being the nice person that I am, I did that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it got to a point where he blew me up. He blew me up out of nowhere. He blew me up. He called me about 45 times. And he did text my phone. And I swear to God, I kept telling myself, Cindy, do not pick up the phone. Cindy, do not pick up the phone. Because if you pick up the phone, Cindy, you're going to give in. And this man is going to be back in this house. And this cycle is never going to end. So
right.
if you pick up that phone, you finna go back to backtrack to everything you about to go to a never ending cycle. It's never going to stop. So I didn't pick it up. I turned off all the lights. I took my babies upstairs. I told him not to say nothing. And that's when he started texting me, oh, I see you have company. I'm about to pull up 5 minutes. I told him to leave me the fuck alone.
But my question, what I was trying to get to was, okay, like, I get it. You guys have kids together, right? And you wanted a family. Like every girl wants a family with the man that they have kids with. And I totally get that, right? But at the end of the day, when you knew, and so him as well, when you guys both know that you guys are both toxic for each other, it's not a relationship that's like, peaches and cream, right? The thing is, why keep going back? And also, why bring him back to a home where you did it on your own or whatever you did? You got the apartment, this, that, and the other. But why bring him back if and I'm pretty sure deep in your heart, you probably already knew it was going to go foul again, to only call and report that he's violating his parole, probation, whatever he's on right now,
You know
to
why?
only turn him back around and put him back in jail when all he's trying to do is just, be like, let it be, let you guys be, let him live his life. And it's like now his freedom's on the line, right? So, like I said, like
You know
you
why though,
you called,
official?
he's going back in because he violated, but you were part of that violation because you allowed him back in. So
Hmm.
why? Like, why would you keep doing that? Why would you keep bringing a man in who you know is not going to be the man that you want, who you already know
Because like
he's
I
this, that, and the
said,
other?
yeah, because like I said, and I'm gonna say it again, because I kept trying.
No, I get that, but I'm just saying, like, how many more times
And
can you try? You get what I'm
exactly,
saying?
exactly. And I tried so much to where I said, fuck it. I said, fuck it. I give up. I give up. I'm not ugly. There's so many men that want to be with me, and I turn them down because
She
that's
want a
not.
stud now, y'all.
No, I used to be with a stud, and she got killed, and you know, that was the last stud I dated. You know what I'm saying? And shit, since we confessing stuff, shit, he did his dirt. All right, I have a confession to make too, but we weren't together.
What is that?
I slept with a girl. I took her home.
I mean, let's be honest.
We were not
Wait.
together.
Hold on to that actually, because I'm gonna lead that into my one of my questions.
We were not together. Um, I took her home with me, and the rainbow just came out of me, and I did my thug dizzle.
So then, why the hell you on here teasing this man about a rainbow, this, that, and the other when you beating the rainbow right now too? Or you
Because
was?
honestly, he wanted me to be the rainbow for him too, but it's like I can't see little old Cindy. Like, baby, you should be having my kids. He should be having my fucking kids.
So how that's actually one that being the whole rainbow conversation. It is in the question, but hold on. So
I want to know what's happening in these comments. Like,
oh, don't
hello.
worry, it's gonna open, and I'm sure everybody's like, damn this. Nah. So back to this real quick though. Let's get a little bit back over here. So apparently, right? He be messing with girls, and honestly, it sounds like Houston is a very small
Messing
but
with
big town.
girls or messing with.
Well, just messing with people in general, okay? Like dating, fucking, whatever the case is. Is it true that everyone you find out about, you go and DM them and message them and hit them up on some, hey, you fucking with Rudy type
No,
shit?
no, negative, negative.
Okay.
And if I ever did that, it's just to warn them about their health. Just be careful. What
So
I have to.
it wasn't on, no,
It
that's my
wasn't.
baby daddy, what you
No.
doing?
It was on some take care of yourself for real, for real. Like this is real, for real. This is real. Like this is real shit. And Rudy's the type not to care about other people's health. So that's why I did ask Dory before I even went on live. I'm like, do you think I should put this out there or not? She's like, I mean, you're looking out for other people, by doing that. I know it's probably like I'm like probably it's gonna be embarrassing to you or something, but I mean it's life.
It's your truths.
Yeah, you didn't ask for it, but I feel like you should put it out there
I
because
got you.
people need to know. If anybody wants to sleep with him and stuff like that, people just need to know. Like,
Hey, and they should know because boy, go get tested before you eat in my DM type shit. You know what I mean? Like people should know because it does happen daily. It happens to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So let's go to the two men who popped up at your house. I did ask him about that last night, and
yeah,
apparently the
talk
guy
about it.
Weddle was with him. He said it
So
was not like that.
I talked to Weddle's people today.
Mm-hmm.
It comes to find out that he's 16 years old. He's 16, going to be 17. The girl, one of the guys that went to my house, it was actually their girlfriend that hopped in my box. And she said, yes, girl, Weddle's only 16, 17 years old. He's been gone. Your dude has him on that 2C, which is that pink powder that contains heroin. And she said that ever since he's been gone, he's been out of it. And yes, they went over there. They went banging on my door at 1 in the morning. Mind you, I'm sleeping with my babies downstairs because we didn't have no light upstairs because they had a short.
Mm-hmm.
So I have the mattress downstairs with the babies and stuff. They come knocking at 1 in the morning, and I'm just like, okay, I'm on the phone with my friend, and she's like, don't open. I'm like, no, I'm gonna open because Rudy, I haven't heard from him, and what if something happened to him?
Mm-hmm.
So I open, and it's those two people with them, pew pews, and stuff like that. And so I go outside and I'm like, well, what do y'all want? They were like, hey, we need our homeboy Weddle. We got plays to make. Your boy over here getting him. He done put him down on that 2C, on that pink powder. Like he's just all down bad. Whenever Rudy says jump, he jumps. He hasn't been home. Come to find out that little boy is 16, 17 years old. Rudy is 35 years old. Rudy was over there stealing fucking hot Cheeto trucks to fucking steal skisters to put them in the damn truck. He hit a lick on that, and then the guy didn't even end up paying him. That's the type of shit Rudy on. But I feel like Rudy will leave the house because he will start withdrawing out of that rug, that pink powder. He will start withdrawing real bad. So every time he will leave, I will see that he will end up with the Tootsie Boys house, where they be having the pool, the little young minors in there and stuff, like selling, and all that. So I feel like that took kind of an effect on him as well.
So how did he? I mean, I remember you saying you called Rudy and was like, "Hey, I got these two dudes." Like, did
I
he?
did, and he was like, "What
How
are
did
y'all
that get
doing in
handled?
my house?" I called him. I was like, "Yo, like you got people here looking for you right here, bro. What's up?" And I put him on speaker, and he was like, "What are y'all doing in my house? What are y'all doing in my house, bro? Y'all tripping? Yeah, my house, bro. Weddle right here, bro. Y'all tripping? We handling business, this, that, and the third." And I hung up. And I hung up.
And then what happened after? Nothing ever happened after that.
After that, they were just saying like, if he comes around, let them know. They did give me their number. I got their number. I got one of the man's numbers and shit like that. And they were just looking for that one Chrysler that Rudy's driving around in, which is not his. It's this girl named Monica Gomez.
So they
And
still haven't found Rudy or whatever they're looking for.
well, they found Weddle.
Mm-hmm.
Weddle put him on the. I seen Weddle on the live yesterday.
Yeah.
He put that little youngin. He's a little 17-year-old that they were
Yeah.
looking for. Yeah. So I already spoke to them, and they were just like, they's gonna let him be. That rug is one hell of a rug. And I mean, they can only do so much for him, they try to help him. They even try to help that little boy to like, they have something like for him to start withdrawing. And they did all that for nothing, just for him to get back on a worse rug, by meeting Rudy.
So let's talk about the Skittles and the Rainbow.
Yes,
um, how did you find out that he was whatever bi-curious, bi whatever he is,
Before we
and
start,
how did it make you feel when you found
before,
out?
before we start that official, I really wanted to come on here and say something.
Go ahead.
Because he wants to bash me as being this bad mother, but I don't know if y'all ever seen that video that I made when I was holding my newborn. That video that I made when depression, I guess depression is real, and I was holding my baby and I was crying and I posted it and it hit
I think I
everybody.
remember that one. Yeah.
Like, and I'm gonna be real. Aussie stayed with me for like a month watching that baby for me because I was not right in my state of mind emotionally. I was not okay. I was not okay to take care of that baby the way I was. I was not eating. I was not drinking water. I didn't want to see sunlight. I didn't I didn't have the energy to like take care of my babies.
Mm-hmm.
I would go sleep in the other room and Austin would be with the baby, because she seen that I was not okay. Something was really fucking wrong with me. And I guess everything hit because I did give birth, not alone, but with a friend. She cut the baby's umbilical cord. I almost went in
So he was
cardiac.
not at all there because he was in jail, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I went into cardiac arrest. And what messed me up is that he wished death upon me over the phone, over a jail call, and I almost went into a heart attack mode.
Wow.
Yeah. So that did kind of hurt me. And like I told you, I've been telling him that I need this, I need the diaper bags, I need a car seat. Man, it just got to the point where I didn't have nothing. I couldn't leave home with the baby because I didn't have no car seat. I didn't have shit for the baby. To where one of my friends went and bought like the cheapest car seat they could find just so I could take my baby home. Call me a bad mom all you want, but like postpartum depression is real. Like it will hit you hard. It will have you laying in bed for like 2, 3, 4 fucking days, not taking a shower. You don't want to like nothing to do with yourself, you know? And I would cry and cry and cry and cry and cry and cry. That's the day that somebody reached out to Rudy. That's the day that Rudy came back home, because he's seen that video and he's seen how I was. He's seen how I looked. That's the day that he told me to pull up to the shop that he was staying at with an air mattress, you know? So, I mean, I'm not like that no more. I am depressed. My depression does hit here and there, my stress, reason why I am on medication now, right? My script prescriptions, and that he would hide. He would get like 1, 2 and hide them behind the little mirror thing that you thinking I'm dumb and shit. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there because I know he probably was gonna bring it up someday. I don't know, but um, that was that for that. Like, I'm glad that Aussie was there to help me, because mentally I was not okay at all. I wasn't like, I couldn't get up out of bed. At this previous apartment, I was still going through it. I'm in bed for like 4 days official, not taking a shower. I don't want to know nothing. My hair, I have bald spots on my hair. The first thing Rudy goes and does, goes live downstairs while I'm sleeping, talking down on me that I haven't taken a shower in 2, 3 days. Instead of asking me, "Hey, babe, are you okay? What's wrong? Like, what's going on? Like, are you depressed? Like, no." But yeah, he's making fun of me. He's making fun of my depression on live, and I feel like that was fucked up. I feel like I just felt fucked up. Like, deep in my heart, that shit hurt me because depression is real, and like, that shit hitting me hard.
Of course.
And I feel like I'm kind of glad everything did happen the way it did, because I feel like I would have never left. Like, no matter how, like, I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't love that man. I do, because it's not gonna happen overnight that I'm gonna stop loving him. And
Right.
I don't know. And like, it's just hard. At the end of the day, like, we have 2 kids together, two, not one, but two. And the smallest one, he just turned 5 months. You know what I mean? So it's like,
You just feel alone.
I
You
feel
don't have the
alone.
support, the help.
I don't have the support. I don't have the help. I lost everything behind that man. I lost my car behind that man. I lost my place behind that man. I lost everything. I sold all my lash supply. I was doing lashes. I sold all that shit just so we could pay the light bill. You know? Like, I still risked that at that. I just hate that he can be so blunt with people and be honest instead of portraying me like to look like I'm this evil person. How about you tell people like, you made me a reflection of you. You made me this person. I was never like this. Like, I'm loving. I will always be affectionate with this man. It got to the point where I just stopped after all the cheating and everything that I just kept finding out. So it's like, it's just always something like, I could stop posting, I could stop trolling, and there he goes again with the bullshit. And it's like, dude, just leave me alone at this point. Like, all the rainbow stuff that you wanted to get at, cool. Yeah, it's true. It's true. You've heard it firsthand from you know who. She's witnessed it too. You know, I've witnessed this too. I've done things to him just to see if it was true. But you know what? At the end of the day, I put all that shit past him. I put all that shit past us just so we could have a family. Like, no matter what they say about him, oh, he's a faggot, or he's gay, this, that, and the third. At the time, I was like, I don't care. At the end of the day, I love this man. Like I want my kids to have their dad. And then my son with autism, he loves him, and he's very close to him. Rudy's very patient with him. You know what I mean? And so that shit hurts when he gets on social media talking about the kids. Like, he didn't have to stoop that low to talk about the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's one thing you don't do. That whole video is just about the kids, 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 kids. He want to sit there and put this and that. Oh, she makes fake IDs, fake socials. Okay, let's say I was doing them. I'm not the one doing them though. But we were living good, right? We were living in luxury ass apartments, right? You were laying down, fresh air, big kitchen, big ass wash and dryer closets. He was living his best life with valet trash. He didn't even have to take the trash. You know, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I gotta do for my kids to have a fucking roof over their head. You know, and for him to bash me on that, it's not cool. Because it's like you were in it too. You were living with us, you know, from each apartment. So he won't say that. He won't say the real. He won't be open with his supporters. I am, and I don't care. I don't care how anybody views me. I don't care. I don't care. Because people don't know me in real life at all.
So why do you think he says like if he's going down, then you're gonna go down too?
Because he's talking about that.
The ID stuff.
Yeah.
And was those your ideas to do, or were those his ideas to do?
Our ideas. He has to lay his head somewhere.
Because I did see one of the IDs, and
You know, he has to lay his head somewhere, right? He wants to live luxury, right? Come on, I mean, even illegal people that can't get apartments do it. You know what I'm saying? People gonna do what they gotta do for their children or for whoever, or just for you to have a place to stay. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
so did you think, or do you think that he'll ever, um, how do you say, they'll fire back onto you if he
no,
were to proof of that?
no, it won't. It won't. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm not scared of that. It really has nothing to do with me, to be honest. It has nothing to do with me. That's why I'm not even paying no mind to it. I don't care for it. Um, I have a lot on him. I have proof. And I'm not here calling the cops right now and be like, oh, hey, he stole a big ass hot Cheeto truck and he stole all these skisters and the keys and he loaded the fucking truck full of skisters machines. I'm not out here saying that type of shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's so much dirt that I have on this man that I still haven't put out there. And I'm done putting it out there.
I think the best thing for you to do is to let him do him and you not react, because the more that you react, the more it's just not gonna stop.
And that's
You know
what
what I'm
I
saying?
said. And that's what I said that I was going to do the day that I posted. You know what? I'm not even going to give him a reaction. I don't know if you've seen that post.
I don't remember.
It was just like 2 days ago. I said, you know what? I'm not even going to give him a reaction. And there he goes with his stupidity.
Well, I think you said you had one more thing you wanted to share, right? About or open up about. So, I mean, I'm gonna let you express whatever now you want to express. But I do say that if there's any woman who's going through all of this or any of this right now today, what would be what would be the advice that you would give somebody?
I mean, shit. Don't rush into things. Um, Make sure you know who you're dealing with.
You're a snitch. Somebody block that person.
Just make sure you know who you're dealing with. Shit. See all the signs like me, you know? And shit, if I could have said let go a long time ago, I would have. If I had the strength to, you know what I'm saying? I actually didn't have the strength to like let go till now because I'm fed up.
Night block. So, is there anything else you want to share about this whole entire story? Because, like I told you earlier on the phone, the whole purpose of the interview is like, you don't know who went through it, who's going through the same thing as you, and your story can help and touch somebody else. And not only that, but you want to heal from this, and this is a lot to heal from and to
You
take
do.
in.
And that's why I'm like kind of like I don't know how to explain it. Like I feel like it's gonna take me a long time to heal from something like this. To be honest, like
And truthfully, it will. But like I told you, this right here, it starts your journey of healing. Um, it starts your journey of finding who you are, loving you, finding your worth, finding your peace. It starts it has to start from somewhere. And if after this takes it from starting, let it be. On your lives, don't talk about them. People bring them up, mute them. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully tell them to leave. But if you keep continuing to keep bringing it up and bringing it up, it's never going to help you to heal. You know what I'm saying? Like, heal in your own way and heal in your own timing. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely all a wake up, and it's time to just focus on yourself. It's time to focus on your kids, most importantly, and getting the help that you need, the help that your kids need. And you know what I'm saying? Let him be him. Let him do him. Let him do whatever, and you do you. At this point, you know what I mean? I I can't tell you who to be with. I can't tell you none of that stuff. But I do hope that, from here you go forward and never go backwards. Because going backwards is literally not going to get you anywhere besides more hurt. You know what I'm saying? And don't be, and I know a lot of women, we love, you know what I'm saying? And when you have a man that you love so much, you have a man that you have kids with, you don't want sometimes to let them go. But the best thing is to let them go, because at the end of the day, all they're bringing is destruction to you. You know what I'm saying? And give it to God. I mean, give everything to God, pray. I know you know who God is, because I remember you saying you was going to start going to church, and I remember all of that. So, give it to God, pray, and just heal, you know what I mean? Heal. Log off of media for a couple days, a couple weeks, a month, and just focus on yourself. And you know, love you. Love you deeply before you can love anybody else again. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, you have the floor. If you want to say anything else, feel free. If not, I think you did a good job. You did a good job, and just go forward from here.
he won't ever run into anyone or judge you.
I just want to see you move forward. Well said. Thank you.
Me too. Like I just can't wait to heal, like to where I don't feel nothing anymore. Like because it's been hard, you know. And I might come on here, like I told you earlier, I might come in here and look happy and all that, but it's like deep inside I am hurting. You know, I'm hurting bad, and I just know it's gonna take time. But
It is, and it's okay. It's okay. It's, losing somebody who's still alive is also still mourning. You know what I'm saying? So you have all the time to grieve and mourn. And like I said, most importantly, focus on yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to focus on you and your kids, because at the end of the day, they need you. You know what I mean? They need you. At the end of the day, you're the only parent that they have. If he's not being there, like you said, so it's like you are all that they have. And you gotta, you know what I mean? You're gonna get through it. You're gonna get through it. You're gonna push through it. Um, at the end of at the end, there will be light. There will be light. But allow yourself to be depressed, to go through it. Allow yourself to cry. Allow yourself to go through all of the emotions that you do feel.
I do
and it's
official.
okay.
I don't understand. Like at the other apartment, like man, I will get in the closet when my kids are asleep, and like I've never done this before. Like I've never talked to God. Like I don't know how to talk to God. I don't know how to pray. You know, I
Girl,
grew up.
praying is just like you talking to me,
Yeah,
but
I
you
know.
just saying God, but not official.
It's like I grew up in church when I was little. You know, but that's when I was little and stuff. But you know, it got to the point where before I left the apartment, um, you know, I got in the closet and I got on my knees. And I was just asking God, like, why am I being so evil? You know, like, this is not me. And because I just feel like I was being a horrible person, an evil person. But I feel like my heart was just so cold, like, you know, just cold hearted. And I was just like asking God, like, please remove this. Like, this is not me. I'm loving, you know, I've never been this way.
You know, sometimes you got to remember one thing that the Bible does say: the devil is here to kill and destroy and to break up families. And let me tell you, if you allow it, he's very good at what he does. But you got to pray, you got to give it to God, and God will restore. God can restore. God could restore anything. God could restore your attitude, your temper. He could restore anything, households, whatever. But you also have to,
Rudy said he ready to hop on the live after to speak his piece. I'm okay. I don't need to hear about Rudy no more. Like I said, after this live, respectfully, official. I don't know if you want to tell him respectfully after this live. I'm done with all that.
yeah, she said her part, y'all. It's just, like you guys heard it, and it's time for her to move forward. It's time for her to, find her peace, get her peace, and she ain't got no she he could speak if he wants, that's fine, but as far as her, like, this was the end of, her time as far as speaking about him. But you just got to stand on business with that. And when people, whoever sends you screen recordings of he's saying this and he's saying that, respectfully tell them, like, don't send it to me. I don't want it.
There's two sides of every story. He already said his side last night, and it was all bullshit.
Well, that's because nobody was there. But you gotta tell people to not send you things that involve him, because that's only going to bring you back. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I no longer want to know nothing about that man. I don't want nobody to send me screen recordings.
If
I don't
they
want your friends that they be coming back and forth. So, like I said, like I told Crystal after this interview, I don't want to just bring up this man anymore, post about this man anymore, troll about this man anymore. Like, I'm going to just leave everything alone. And, you know, I'm already close to hitting 10,000 followers. Once I hit my 10,000, I'm doing new content, you know? Cool. King? Um, yeah, on the table, yeah. Well, yeah. And the people in here his side, let them be the judge of what. I'm not against any, but she ain't saying everything. I said everything. I answered everything official asked me. I feel like that's like a is that a oh
I
that's
don't know who that is.
it's only two followers and two followings.
Oh,
And on my side it says some block. One of my mods had blocked them.
oh, then I have no idea.
Yeah, it's a troll. It's a trolling page.
I want to hear his side too. Like I said, I don't. I look, when I
Like
do
I said,
interviews, just like I
I'm
did.
done. Like I said, I'm just done. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to see nothing on my news feed. He already had denied it, and that was that. I said what I said. You know, official interviewed me. I came here
One,
genuinely
two,
like
one.
with the truth and everything.
I mean, like I said, I do, on my interviews, I do like to hear both sides of the story. He did say a little bit last night. I didn't interview him last night. So for those who thought it was an interview, I really did not. It wasn't like this type of interview. We had people in the boxes and they were also asking questions. The comments were asking questions. So it wasn't really an interview, you know what I'm
You know
saying, with
what
him
I
at all.
hate? What I hate that he does do that when he gets mad. He be like, she got this many baby daddies, these many kids. Like, that's all he does is bring up. That's all he. That's all he brings up. That's why I guarantee you right now, if he was to be up here, that's all he gonna say. Oh, she got this many baby daddies, this many kids. Like, stop talking about my kids. Stop talking about their dads. Like,
He has talked. I've heard, yes, he has, you know, that you don't have
and I don't respect
some
that
of
shit because
them.
yeah, like leave my kids alone. Leave the kids alone. The kids has nothing to do with this. He's always just trying to back his shit up with my damn kids. He still had two kids with you. He knew how many you had. Exactly. But that was
Oh my
irrelevant.
god.
He was trying to get with you. He probably is high. He's going to jail tomorrow. It's his last hurrah. He's on live talking a bunch of dumb childish shit. He sounds like a damn toddler. I don't care what he's on his live doing. I came on here. I spoke the truth. I'm not lying about nothing. I mean, I can't lie. I just like to be very open with, it's sad how he mentioned the baby's health issues. Yeah, but I still haven't like put like honestly, I don't know if y'all seen that when he goes live, since he wants to take it there and he wants to be on live right now talking shit. How about I start this then? All right, since everybody's on here. Do y'all remember the live? I remember going live, and there was just two people on my live, and my mods blocked them because it was a little girl. She was like 14 years old, and she was like, "Oh, you remember when he took me to the trailer and gave me a Percocet, and he took my innocence away?" And I was like, "What?" I was lost, and I remember when it happened when I was pregnant with King, and a lot of people were listening to him. A lot of people were looking for him. You were with Marisol. You have the screenshot. She had everything. She had all the proof. My friend Marisol on here, the one I said I was waiting for you to bring that up.
Mm.
And I was on live, and then the girl goes, mind you, me and Rudy was good. And people were looking for him. He goes by Pedro. And so the girl goes, yeah, you remember he took my innocence away. Even the mom was looking for him to press charges. But I told them when I was on live, I'm like, okay, we're not finna do that. We're not finna bash because I was all about, Rudy. I was like, we're not finna bash Rudy. We're not finna do that. Not on here. No, no, no. Fuck all that shit. Wooty woo. My mom's blocked him. I called Rudy, and he was like, "But why are you entertaining it?" I'm like, "No, motherfucker, I'm not entertaining nothing." I'm like, "You should have never have done that. Take accountability of what the fuck you did. Take accountability of you sleeping with a fucking minor. How about that? Take accountability that you slept with that little girl, 14, 15-year-old girl, and that's why they were fucking looking for you. You took her to a whole fucking trailer. Like, are you cool?" That's why people be in his comments on his fucking live calling him a fucking child molester, bro. Like, at the end of the day, though, like, there's always two sides of every story. You get what I'm saying? There's always a side of that little girl's story. We don't know if that girl said, "Oh, hey, I'm 26 years old." Little girls, they be looking old as hell nowadays. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? So then again, that's why I never bring this topic up, because it's like, I don't know what the girl was saying. I did remember her hitting my Instagram up a while back, and she was just like, "Oh my God, he took my innocence away, this, that, and not this, that, and a third." Why
And you
speak
guys
up?
were together at this time or broken up?
No, we were in an argument, and he had left for like a few days, and that happened, and I had sent him the proof, and he was on fucking Instagram sending her D pics, and she was over there reacting with a love emoji. You get it? And he was like, "Oh, I can't wait to eat your butt, this, that, and a third." So mind you, these people they were looking for this cat. You know what I'm saying? They were looking for this cat. So people were in my comments talking about, you've been hiding him the whole time from the feds. I've been hiding him. I could have sworn we've been making videos together and all kinds of shit. How am I hiding him? You know what I'm saying? If I was hiding him, he would be nowhere in my videos, no nothing. You know? And I told that nigga, I was like, take accountability of your shit. You bringing problems to my shit. I'm like, like I said, like I told official, there's always two sides of that fucking story. I can't say what the fuck was said between that little girl and him. I was not there. You get what I'm saying?
What made you get a tattoo on your neck of him?
Because it was a surprise. That's why. It was a surprise. That's what made me get a tattoo of him.
So
So if we're
someone asked a question like a second ago. I saw in here. I don't know if you've seen it, but it said, "Why continue to be with him if you knew he had did that with the minor?"
because I just said it. Official. I just said this is what is coming to me, right? The problems are coming to me. They're telling me, hey, we're looking for my daughter's little home girl, whatever this, that, and the third. I don't know what the fuck happened. I wasn't there. I don't know. I don't know what was said between the little girl and him. I can't speak on that. All I can say is what really happened.
She had found out.
Okay, I didn't know that. She had found out before she found out she was pregnant by the second baby. Exactly.
They said, "Why bring it up now?"
No disrespect to why I post that Jaylene girl, because Jaylene's a transformer. Do y'all not know that? So that's why he posted Jaylene the transformer, and he put. Did you see how he put? I'm gonna give you something to talk about. You see what I'm talking about? You taunting me, like leave me the fuck alone. Ain't no all this drama so she could get back with him when he gets out. Ain't nobody going back to that man. I'm done with that man. I don't know if y'all like don't comprehend what was being said on here, or are y'all slow? I sound salty? How do I sound salty?
How is him being with a child her fault?
It charged a lot too. That what?
I know. I was reading. It says, "How is him being with a child your fault?" I'm assuming you, her fault, by
What did she
disrespecting
mean?
her.
What? That what? Disrespecting who?
Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys mean disrespecting?
Y'all making no sense. Not everybody wants to come for her. Stop. Exactly. Now y'all want to come for me. Like a girl just comes out here and tells the truth, and everybody just wants to come for me like I did something. How is that my fucking fault? I don't have control of that. I was not fucking there. Jaylene, Cindy controls what that man does. I obviously don't. You see where he at. Ops can't control. Rosa, what are you talking about?
So basically, I guess they all want to know is why now are you bringing up the minor and you didn't bring it up a long time
Nobody's
ago?
talking about Jaylene. What about Jaylene? All I know is Jaylene is a transformer. That's it. She has a pee between her legs, and that's it. Like, and Rudy posted her. Like,
Do you think he
what am I?
posted her to get a reaction out of you, or do you think he reposted her because he's messing with her?
Yes, because he said, I'm gonna give you something to talk about in big letters on the video.
And it worked because you went on live, like talking about it.
Exactly. So he wanted a reaction out of me, and he got it.
But if you know that's what he wants, then don't do it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I said. I was gonna keep my
Why are
cool,
you
and I kept.
disrespecting her by calling her that? It's not her fault. I meant you can't control what that man does.
I'm not trying to disrespect. How else? What you want me to call her? Y'all need to chill, like for real. Like, ain't nobody doing nothing wrong. I'm just telling you the truth. I came here with nothing but the truth. Exactly. Rudy just needs to come out the closet already, like the way he did in the kitchen. He went in the closet and came back out talking about, "Hey, babe, look at me! I just came out the closet." Like this shit was funny. That shit was not funny. Who does that?
I don't know how
It's a.
you did it, Cindy, but I personally couldn't be with somebody who did
I'm not
dirt
gonna
shit
lie.
to me.
A lot of people told me that, man, that I held him down, like just by putting all that stuff past him, and like they don't
I
know how I
couldn't
did
do
it.
it. I would have been out like the second time at least.
Yeah,
This woman
and
gets her sevens.
Isabella, who are you? Hold on. 2 followers, 0 following. It's a fucking trolling page. Yeah, it's a trolling page. Cindy, you'll be surprised how many people have you as their priority. It seems like you're more mad he's trying to mess with a trans than when he messed with a minor. Mm, I wouldn't be mad. I already did him in the back. So why would I be mad? If we trying to get technical now. Please don't let me get technical, official. Just please stop these people, cause
Yeah,
I
y'all.
don't.
Look, y'all could take all whatever you want to her live when she goes live, because I know she's gonna go live. And let her yell at y'all over there. But damn, y'all, look, sometimes, I mean, we're not perfect, everybody. We are not perfect. We've done things. I've done things. I've said things. She's done it. We all have literally done things and said things, but you can't beat us up for it. Right now, yeah, Cindy, I'm sorry. She's a little dun 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 for going back and back and back with the same guy for doing that to her. But at the end of the day, sometimes it don't click for it don't click for the first time. It don't click the second time. Sometimes, when you're blinded, like, I don't know what Cindy thinks or her feels and all this and that. But when you're blinded in love, or you think you're blinded in love, you're naive to everything. You don't want to believe it. You don't want to nothing it. You're naive to the situation. That's what it kind of sounds like with Cindy, was that she was naive to it because she loved this person. Because this person was the father of two of her last kids. Because whatever the case may be. So sometime, hey, I'm pretty sure I can probably say there's probably 5 women in here who's been abused in a domestic violent relationship and took that man back every single time, or got that man locked up. And for all I know, you guys are probably answering that man's prison calls right now, saying, "Babe, I'm sorry. Babe, I love you. Babe, I miss you." Da, da, da. I'm pretty sure, because there's a lot of women that are doing that right now today. So I get what you guys are meaning as far as Cindy, but at the same time, you guys are not perfect. I'm not. She's not. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, Cindy called the laws on him. I mean, fuck, it's fucked up. The laws should have just caught him on his own. But I'm sure she's not the first person who's called the laws on their man. I mean, can I get a hallelujah up in here? Like, I'm pretty sure she's not the first. She's not going to be the last. And half of you guys done it. Half of you guys are answering that fool's calls. Half of you guys are visiting him in prison and writing him and answering those prison calls. So at the end of the day, guess what? No one is perfect. And like I said, yeah, Cindy was naive to the situation. Cindy kept taking him back.
Official, can you block that page? That bitch don't kill my vibe. They got like 4 followers and 35 followings. They keep spamming. Fucking annoying, bro.
So, you know what I'm saying? It happens, you guys, it happens, but you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of women who's done that, and if you guys sit here and you guys all be like, hell nah, not me, you a damn lie. You a damn lie.
This Cali Rican guy was the one that was talking shit about me on the live.
That's my cousin.
Oh yeah, I heard him talking down.
He don't know much of your situation. He's learning your situation, but he was speaking on his, he's going through shit too, and he's speaking on his experience and what he was hearing.
He's only going by what he's heard.
Yeah, he goes by what he was hearing. Cause I mean, if I didn't know a situation and you came and told me, oh my God, guess what? I'm gonna speak some shit too when I don't know the whole situation.
Yeah, cause I seen him on there.
Yeah, he's my cousin. Cindy, do you really have 6 kids?
It don't matter. I have 10 fucking kids, 10 baby daddies. There. You happy?
But I mean, it's life. Unfortunately, nobody was born with a book manual of how life is, how what path we're gonna go in our life, who's gonna be in our life, who's gonna date us, who's gonna break our heart, who's gonna turn gay, who's gonna be a bad mom. Like no one grows up to know any of that. Life just happens as we walk daily in our life. And
No teeth on the side. So where's the baby at? The baby's asleep. What? Do you need me to show you my baby or something? Talk. He want to talk about people with no teeth. Baby, how about you tell people about the disease you got? We finna take it there now. I want to see this comment.
see, but that's
I'm
giving him that reaction, Cindy.
gonna shut the fuck up. You know what? I'm gonna shut up. Y'all just be careful. Strap it up.
Texans won.
Can't get rid of it.
We're on your side. We just curious. Nah, but like I said, it's just
What it is, I'm gonna let y'all tell him.
people need to stop asking stupid questions for real. Leave Cindy alone. She's a good mom. It's just wild. Like, the internet world is just a lot of judgment, but I understand that the internet world also goes off of what people put on here. And I think that was your biggest downfall too, Cindy, was that you put a lot of information. And like I said in the live last night, if it was recorded, I know it probably was, I don't know. But what happens in your household, that is what needs to stay in the household. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things don't need to, like, if you're cooking or whatever, okay, that's different. You can make a video, go live. But when you're going through like stuff like this, a lot of it don't need to be put on here, because that's when a lot of people judge you, call you names, this, that, and the other. And I said it last night in the live. What happens in the house don't need to be on live. What happens in the bedroom, in your bed, it don't need to go to the next person. That's your business. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? That's your business.
I wasn't trying to drop a chicken.
I'm dead. Don't drop the chicken.
Y'all gonna make me mad if I drop this chicken.
But like it just whatever here on out, just don't bring, you know what I'm saying, your home business into this, into TikTok, into Instagram, into whatever.
And like I said, after this live, like I'm done with the Rudy situation. Respectfully, everybody that does support me that are on here, because I see all of y'all. Don't send me nothing. I don't want to know nothing no more. I don't want to see nothing no more.
Thank you everyone for the hearts.
If I choose to go fucking see anything, I'll do it my goddamn self. But Tina, this is an interview that we're having.
Tina.
That's my my daughter's dad, other baby mama's cousin.
Oh.
So you got 7 kids and crying over this name, boy. Come on. It's not even about that. It's not about. I don't know if she seen the whole live or not, but
By the way, those who's missed the interview, it will be posted on my YouTube by Monday, tomorrow. If not tomorrow, it will be for sure Tuesday. But when it is posted, I will post it. There will also be recaps of today's live on my page, you guys, as well. For those that missed it, you guys get a little recap, and then the full interview will be on my YouTube.
if you have my old case, I have my old caseworker's number. Inbox me and I'll send it to you. Caseworker for what? Caseworker.
Thank you, everybody, for the gifts. By the way, I did see the gifts coming out when I was interviewing. The hearts, the follows. Thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all. He's live right now. I know he wants to get interviewed, y'all, but tell him to give me a second. Everybody wants to hear both sides. I'll give it to you. I mean, I ain't got no problem.
But see, that's the thing. That's the fucking thing here. You asked him to go live. He denied it twice. Why do you wait for her to interview me and now you want to get interviewed? Is what I'm not understanding.
Yeah. Well, when I first asked him, at first he was like, yeah, no, at first I had asked him, he blocked me. And I'm like, well, damn, like, what the fuck? Just asked for an interview. And then that's,
All he's gonna do is sit here and lie in your face.
and then that's when I hit up Dior, and Dior took it for the team. Says you is a motherfucking bitch for that. And
She played that one real cool.
and then he said okay. And then he said no. So now I don't know. I won't support his interview. You support who you want to support, Maxie. You support who you want to support. You go to whoever's live you feel like you want to go to. It don't bother me none, you guys. It really don't bother me none. But if anybody would like to be interviewed, just DM me and I got you. I missed most of it. Who are we interviewing after Rudy? Jaylene. No, I'm actually supposed to interview Blanca.
Oh, for the Jesse thing or what? Oh yeah, I heard.
But she's supposed to be my next interviewer.
Is she ready already or what?
No, I haven't. Well, I wanted to finish this first, and then I told her I was gonna contact her this week. When? It's gonna be soon.
You think this? That's gonna be some crazy one. A crazy.
I know Jesse might want to hop in. Ashley.
Girl.
Yeah, Blanca, you guys. Blanca is who my next interviewer is supposed to be.
Who Jesse's Blanca? Jesse's Blanca. They put Jesse's Blanca.
That's a person name. Yeah, Jesse's ex Blanca. You want to be interviewed? Okay, DM me. I got you.
Gizmo. Gizmo, what you want to get interviewed about?
Right.
What problems you got?
Nah, for if y'all ever want to, just DM me, man, and we'll set something up. I like Cindy, but I don't know about Blanca, Delulu Blanca. Cindy, you're gonna be all right. A couple of months from now, you're gonna be like, I'll get over it. Nah, chill. I just be bored. Cindy, I have a question. Go ahead, baby. Girl.
What's your question? I'm forcing myself to eat.
Girl, you better eat because pasta's my favorite. I would have been killed that. New doors are going to open.
Baby girl, what's your question?
Thanks, Jeanette. Thank you, Cindy, for coming out and telling your story. I'm sure. Truly believe you're going to be better.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm so ready, guys. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, I was talking to Dory about it earlier. Like, because I'm already at 9,000 followers. As soon as I hit my 10, not even before I hit my 10, I'm about to start doing like different content, like morning routines, cooking videos again. I'm gonna start I'm gonna get on that type of training again. The videos I used to make taking the baby a bath in his little tub, shit like that. I'm gonna start doing all that again. No, I'm not lashing no more. I had to risk my lash supplies to pay.
Baby girl, it got filtered. Try it one more time. Try your comment one more time or your question.
Word it differently.
Yeah, word it differently.
Oh, I guess they want to know about the disease.
What disease does he have?
Um,
He got a walking everything, I guess. Probably
um,
herpes.
well, I mean, yeah.
Say it, Cindy.
Say it. Okay, so I can't believe I'm about to do this, guys. Let me put my plate down. Hold on. It's not treatable. Not curable.
Mm,
So yeah, so after not with King, no, I didn't have that. Everything was good. With Prince,
do you have it? They said.
can I talk, guys? Jesus. So when I went to go for my blood work and all that, Cindy, right or wrong, you found out after the baby. Actually, before I had the baby, before I had Prince.
Can I write it down if it's what I'm thinking?
Yeah,
I'm
and
like,
that's
is it
why,
what I'm
and that's why I fell into deep depression really, really bad. Like I, I felt depression took a toll on me. Rosa, yeah, and I'm just being open with y'all. Um, if you don't know what did you write it down?
No, I did it because
It's
I
because
just did it.
he gave it to me. That's horrible. Yes, I mean it's not something that I asked for, you know. So you can't blame me either, cause I didn't ask for it. Like I said, I'm only human, and I didn't ask for it. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for the heart. Cindy, you're still young. Live your life. Innocent babies, much love.
And that's why honestly, like I'm not looking forward to being with nobody. I'm not looking forward to being in a relationship. I'm not looking for no one. I'm not looking to be with anybody. None of that at all. He destroyed me emotionally. Yes. It's his fault. How about I do this? How about that?
Girl, that looked like a
Girl, that
peanut
look like
cone
a
to
peanut
me.
cold to me.
He did her hella wrong. The clock.
If y'all can't read what I just posted, then I don't know what to tell y'all.
You need to heal first. I never saw. He's on live.
And it's okay. And it's okay. What can I do about it? I can't do nothing. And he's just out there living his best life. Like, he just so not have nothing. This C page is talking about shit. The 20 followers. Oh, my mods blocked it. It said unblock the T page that you have on here talking. That's trolling. It's
I
called
don't
T
even know
page.
who
I
that
don't
T
even know
page
who that
is.
T page is.
Yeah, I have them blocked. I guess one of my mods blocked it.
I don't know who that is. You got this. Things can turn out until you find a partner who will love.
So if y'all know what that is, then y'all know. Y'all know. Then y'all know. And that's something that I really didn't want to come on here and say because that's very personal. You know, like that's very personal to me. And that's really why I really did go into deep depression. Because I've never had no shit like that. I never had nobody, not neither of my father kids do me that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, never. Like, just everything that's going on between us. I never had none of my kids' father do me like that. Like, this man has put me through hell. Like, and sometimes I sit here and think, like, damn, like, how did I do it? Like, how did I put up with this shit? You know, like, yes, Lanina. Yes. 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 Yes, Marcella. Yes. He doesn't. He doesn't. He can't. He can't afford medication. Did I find out my test results with my last baby with Prince, my 5 month old. He dragged her through the mud, but Cindy, you always get through it. I know, I'm gonna be okay. Don't worry, y'all. By next month, I'll be in my new spot. Back to my luxury apartments, okay? I'm not gonna be taking trash to the dumpster no more. And I will have a new vehicle by next month too. Hold on. Reina, what is it? He said he's going to jail tomorrow and he's gonna let them know you're harassing him. I'm having an interview. Mi amorcito chulo, ¿qué te están haciendo, mi amor?
Oh, he chunky.
Hi, official.
Hi, Poppy.
Dile que estás haciendo,
Hi,
mi amor.
Poppy. You're so handsome. He's hecka chunkies.
He's like squinting his eyes.
Right, I am too, Loki.
Yeah, I just need 1,000 more followers, chat, so we could get my content going. And it's gonna be positive content. I already told y'all what my plans are. I want to start my cooking videos again. I want to start doing get ready with me again, like all that good stuff, you know.
You just gotta keep yourself busy, occupied, and distracted. You know what I mean? Here's your twin.
Oh, what the hell? What the hell?
Ew. Ew, papi.
Yeah, but
He's
it's
spit
just
up.
hard, kind of, like I don't know. I just feel like I look at my babies, and it's like it's just hard.
Girl, you'll find somebody who's gonna accept you for your kids, love you for you. You know what I mean? Accept you for you. Because we all gotta pass at the end of the day. I'm going to forever follow you, Cindy. Yes, preach. Preaching. But that's all you could do, you know what I mean? Is just keep going forward and just being who you are. And like I said, you'll find somebody eventually, but don't rush into it. You know, love is patient. So the men in your life right now are the men you have as your kids right now. And that's all that you gotta worry about. And they'll be fine. Your kids will be fine. You'll be fine. You just keep going forward. Don't go backwards. And you know what I mean? Just, you've been through, you know what I mean? What you've been through already with one. Now take this and turn it into, you know, your testimony, turn it into your lesson, turn it into a blessing. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Gigi. How you
Who is this? I don't know. You got this. But everything will play out.
I just need. I think my problem is too. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of Umble. This is where he's at. We're literally around the corner. I think I just need to leave already. I'm probably leaving tomorrow back to Houston.
Yes. Young Tune, I'll post it on YouTube. My YouTube, by the way, everybody, is the same name as you see here. Official underscore know your worth. It's the same name as my YouTube, my Instagram. Everything is the same. So it will be there. If not tomorrow, it will be there on Tuesday.
Carolina, it's really nothing. It's just the two uh bands of clothes, which they're small. That's it, and yeah, that's it. I'm not taking everything. I'm leaving everything here in the garage. I'm only taking the clothes and the baby swing, and of course their diapers and the playpen that folds up. That's it, really. Oh, él está aquí viendo. You hear me,
Re-
official?
You gotta remember, like, when people are hurt and they don't know how to deal with their hurt, they're gonna put that hurt onto the closest person to them. And in this situation, it seems like they were the closest people to each other. So, you know, the hurt got put onto her. Whatever he's feeling she did, it got put onto him. And, you know, it just clashes like that. Unfortunately, it's a fucked up situation, but it does happen. It does happen. When someone's miserable and not happy with their self, they want to see the next person close to them miserable and not happy with their self. And they want to bring them down in the mud.
Like I said, and I'll say it again, like by all means, like he's always been a great dad. When he's home, like he's a great father. Um, Whenever we're good, we'll be good. Like he's he's a good dad to his boys. I give him that. My kids too. Everybody has their flaws. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like I said, after this live, I don't want to talk about him no more. I don't want to troll on him no more. Like I'm done with that. I'm done with everything. I just want to move on forward. Do new content and stuff like that, and just be happy, bro. Like I just want to be happy. And no more trolling on him. No more talking about him on here. No more. Um, I just want to leave that man behind. You know, and take care of my boys. And I'm moving to Houston back tomorrow. I'll be starting over. I'll be getting my new car next month, my new place. So I'm happy for that. Like I said, I'm not on here. I'm not on here bashing him. You heard what I said, official. At the end of the day, he's a good father. What he's done when we were good. He was there for the kids, bathe the kids, cook, all that. I just feel like it's just the crowd that he started hanging out with. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what led to it. You know, and at the same time, like people can't sit here and say like, "Oh, why did you go back so many times?" Because I love the man. Why did he come back so many times? Because obviously he loves me. Like at the end of the day, he could sit here and say that he don't love me. Deep in his heart, that man loves me. You know what I'm saying? And I know he misses babies. You know what I'm saying? I know he do. Does that break my heart? Yes, it does. But I mean, what's done is done. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Unfortunately, yeah.
so I don't know. It's just a lot. And no, it's not true. No, it's not true. And this is what I don't condone, honestly, official. I don't like all that kid. Like I said,
So what?
I, I don't like all that like all my kids talking stuff, like talking about the
Oh yeah,
kids.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Don't do that. Don't talk about our kids. Don't like just don't do any of that. And if he was to get on here, like all he gonna do is lie. Like and I just hope we can leave it at that, honestly, to be honest. Like I just feel like I just feel like getting on live again,
Yes, that's it.
him living life going live again after what he just said last night. I feel like he's just going to trigger me. You get what I'm saying? While I'm being chill right now. Obviously, like I have you as a friend official, like we do boxes, we chit chat, me, you, Dory, everybody. I'm not trying to, like, I just want this to be a dead issue already.
Well, yeah, like I said, after this live, just that's it. Chop suey. You know what I mean? Like, just let it be. And just focus on yourself. You gotta, like look in the mirror every time you go to the bathroom. Look in the mirror and talk to yourself. Push yourself, motivate yourself, find yourself, love yourself. You know what I'm saying? Let yourself know, like, I'm going to get through this. I am going to get through this. I will get through this. You get what I'm saying? You have to be your number one motivation. You have to be your number one support because nobody can motivate you, love you, encourage you the way you can to yourself first. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So you just gotta, push yourself and just keep going forward. Speak life into yourself. Speak life into yourself. You know what I mean?
He's already
And
talking.
everything after that will fall into place, but you have to be consistent with yourself.
You already had your interview. Like, just dead this already. She wanted to interview me next. Just dead it already. Stop trying to be messy and hop on here. Please leave me alone. I just told her there's no more talking about you. I'm not speaking on you no more. I'm done trolling you. I'm trying to move forward
He
with my
said I
life.
want her to do good. I want her to find a new.
There's no business for you to try to hop in official shit. You already did it yesterday on the boxes. She told me to get on here. No official. He's saying that you told him to come over here.
I haven't talked to him, but I did tell, like I told you already, I did tell him that I wanted to interview him.
That issue. That's a dead issue. Like,
I did. She knows I asked you.
yeah, like a day ago, 2 days ago. Yeah,
I did.
yeah.
But you
But that's
also say you didn't want to speak on her.
yeah. So we just gonna dead it right there.
But
I, I said what I had to say. At the end of the day, like I
get him
said,
on. I
Jack.
have no problem of getting him on, you guys. I really do not. But like I did ask him for an interview. But if he wants to get on, he can get on. I'm not tripping. Let him talk.
He left. I'm going to leave. Leave me alone, please. He left.
No, he wants to
I'm about to
get
come
him
on here.
on.
I'm finally speaking the truth. He said he left.
Oh
God
no,
damn.
I will never put them together, you guys. I will never do that. I will never do that.
I don't mind. I don't mind. I'm just going. He could see his son through the screen. It don't matter. Like, I'm not gonna say a word. He could speak on whatever he want to speak on. I'll be on mute the whole time. Why
I don't
not?
know if he wants to get on with you because that was like one of the big things yesterday. Is I think he thought I was gonna have you together, and I told him I don't do that. I will not do that at all.
And I'm gonna repeat it again,
You
chat.
want to get on alone? I get on alone. I'll get on alone. Okay, I
Why?
got you.
Why wait? Why now that I'm on here getting interviewed? Why now? Like, why now all of a sudden?
Okay, I got y'all. I got y'all. I got y'all. Yeah, I got y'all.
You lie.
Also, I've been watching. Thank you for the follows.
To
All right,
lie.
y'all.
All you're going to do is lie and not be real. All you're
Let
gonna
me
do is
see.
my mom. All you're gonna do is say that
Well, let's hear his story then. Go in the comments and we'll hear his story. Everybody wants to hear it. We'll give him that chance.
they shared this to you. That's fine.
Let him on, drop her, and get him on. Okay, I'll get her. I'll get him on right now. Let me. Can I go to the bathroom first, y'all? Can I go to the bathroom first, you guys, and then I'll get him on? Is that okay with y'all? Yes. Okay. 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 Okay.
You on
It
here?
ain't funny, y'all. When you're on this side of the screen, and you know what I'm saying, you sit here for hours. Like we gotta go to the bathroom too. Hello.
The baby's like, hello.
Hi, puppy. I wanna squeeze your cheeks. Hi, puppy chulo. Hi, puppy chulo, de baby. Hi, papas.
Okay, no,
Little
meow.
Gordo. Yeah, leave Cindy with us. Man.
Hi.
Oh, damn, I need a refill. All
I'll be
right,
right
y'all.
here.
Cindy, talk to the chat. And then when I come back, we'll get homeboy on. But let me just real quick, real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna be right here. He looks just like his dad. Yeah, he does. But yeah, Chad. After we're done here, I no longer wanna talk about his dad. I'm no longer trolling that man. Good luck to him. You know, Wonder Bar. I don't think so. Is it cool? Wonder Bar. Where's Wonder Bar at? I would like to try it out. But like I said, Chad, like at the end of the day, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't love this man. I do love this man. I love this man too much, but I love my kids. I love the kids that we did make, and I mean, everything's just said and done already, y'all. And I'm just done with it. I'm done with it. I'm done with it.
All right, all right, all right. Thank y'all for letting me go to the bathroom. All right, my mods, are you guys all in here? All right, Cindy, we gonna see what Mr. Royal got to say. You can feel free and be in the comments. I do not mind at all, whatsoever. But I'm gonna let you go and see what he got to say. Okay. But you did good. You did a good interview. You honestly did. And like I said, from here on out, just go forward. You know what I'm saying? Go forward for your children, for yourself, and let God take the wheel, and you'll be good. But focus on you. So, comments, damn, Dior. You ain't playing. But I'm gonna invite him in, so I'm gonna drop you. But like I said, feel free to watch. I do not mind.
Hope I don't
And
get
then
trolled.
when the end comes, the end comes.
I just hope I don't.
You'll be good.
Just please be mindful of what you say, cause
No, I
I
got you.
don't. Oh, please don't make me crash out. Please,
This
like.
isn't. Don't worry. This isn't my first couple interview. This isn't my first couple interview, and Cindy, I promise you that.
But I'll be right
But
here.
thank you. I do appreciate you. I appreciate your time. You did good, like I said, and just go forward. You know what I mean? Just go forward. I'll let you
Okay.
get your gifts. Hold on. She's sending you some roses.
Thank you, y'all, for all the gifts.
Come on, Scorpio. Dang. It's all about Taurus gang over here. Girl. Nah. Hold on. She's still gifting you. You might as well just let her hit the 1K real quick. Everybody who's gifting her, hurry up.
Before my child's dad get on here and say that I'm a bad mother again and that I have 10 baby daddies and 10 kids
All
and
right, y'all gotta cut the gifts already. I'm sorry. Get her to 1K. Hurry, get her to 1K. Hi, hi, hi. That's it. All right. All right.
I'm gonna
Nah,
be right.
you're done. They gifted me now.
Oh, it's done with it?
Yeah, they gifted me now.
Okay.
But all right, I'll like I said, thank you for your time. I appreciate you for real, Cindy. And like just keep going forward from here. You know what I mean? That's all it is.
Bye, Dory.
Hurry up, Luna.
I'm gonna be right here watching, Dory. I'm
All
gonna
right,
call you.
1, 2, 3, I'm out.